Still showing off, huh, General?
You know me, Echo.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. And guys, if you like the video, give a big thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, because I believe it's great content every day that you don't want to miss. Now guys, Star Wars The Clone Wars. It's been a great season so far. This is the final season. I've actually made reviews and reactions to episode 1, 2 in the eye top right corner right here. But guys, episode 3, it's really action heavy. Like, all that happens in this episode, guys, is, so they went to rescue Echo last episode, right? So they get Echo out of there, then Wat Tambor actually sends his troopers after them, and they go on like this bridge thing, they go across, a lot of action, they make it back to the one city with the one creatures that we saw last episode, they team up with them, fight them off, and then they escape with Echo. That's it. Now, is this a bad thing? I don't think so. Guys, actually the episode is pretty damn dope. Like, the opening sequence, you see them like trapped in this place where Rex was last episode, and they're trying to figure out how to get like Echo like unplugged from like the system. So Anakin's like, hurry up. Text one of the guys from like the Bad Batch. He's like, hurry up, they're getting through. And Wat Tambor is just like saying his like droids through to like break through the doors. And you see Wrecker and Hunter just trying to seal the door shut. It's actually pretty tense. And guys, the one part where Wrecker just throws them all up is actually pretty cool. I like that. And when like Rex and Echo actually talk for like a quick sec and like, hey, it's good to be back, friend. It's actually a pretty good scene. Like guys, Echo and Rex, they're like brotherhood in this episode. It's actually pretty cool. So I remember them being like great like friends in season 3, 2, and it's actually really cool to see them like teaming up. So when Echo just vanished from the show, like he got left and never came back, it was kind of like, okay, are they ever gonna bring him back? And having him back now was actually pretty cool, because them teaming up, them working together was really cool. And with the ending, with him actually maybe being evil, like that was actually the big thing, the biggest thing in this episode. Like for like story-wise in this episode, there wasn't that much. But the action and even the ending kind of gets me hyped for the final episode in this 4-part storyline. So I'm guessing Echo, since he has that chip in his brain and different stuff, he's going to turn against Rex, and Rex is going to have to deal with it. So that should be pretty interesting. But guys, after this, in the beginning, they get thrown up, right? And they get out of that place. And Wat Tambor actually thinks he killed him, because he sends like a droid through that can actually zap and like electrocute people and kill them. But that does not work. So Wat Tambor is actually pretty mad, because this is like his resources. He's been using Echo for a lot of things, so now that he's gone, he's kind of useless to the Empire, or like the Separatists. So he needs to get Echo as quickly as he can, or the Separatists could be knocking on his door and he's gonna be in trouble. But guys, he sends droids after them. It's like flying droids. And guys, the best scene, well, second best scene in this episode sees Anakin, the Bad Batch, Rex, and Echo. They make it to like this big bridge. It's kind of like a bridge, it's like a tube thing, but they look down and there's like nothing down. Like they're in the sky, and they have to cross this bridge pretty much. And they make it to the middle, right? And from both sides, you see droids coming through. And guys, it's pretty damn cool. When Anakin pulls out that lightsaber and he's almost getting shot, he's like dodging the stuff in the mid-air, was pretty damn cool. And guys, you also see like, you see Wrecker, he's afraid of heights, so he's not doing so well. He actually almost falls. And then Rex, I think it was Rex, one of them comes up with the idea that, hey, what about the Wing Friends? Or like the creatures from last episode, the Wing Friends. But they call on them and they make it through, right? And they all jump and they fly off. So then obviously Wat Tambor then sends his droids to that city. But yeah, so the problem with this is these creatures, like they said last episode, they didn't want no involvement with the Emperor, like the Separatists and the clones, this whole war between like the Jedi and the Sith. But it's came to their village, and that's not really good. Now, for their part, I feel bad, because on one hand, I'm like, okay, so they didn't want this, they've been just living their life. But on the other hand, they let the Separatists just set up shop there. It's like, no way are they just neutral. You think these people are just neutral like Wat Tambor? I would not trust them. Like, they're a part of the Separatists. So that's kind of bad on their part too. But they team up with Anakin, they team up with Rex, Echo, and the Bad Batch, and they wait for the droids to arrive. When they arrive, it comes to like the best action sequence in the episode. You see Anakin, he freaking goes on this huge droid thing, it's just slicing with his lightsaber. It's pretty cool. You see him like take down a bunch of droids, and it's just a cool scene because we haven't seen that much like lightsaber at all. Like the first episode we saw none. Second episode we saw a little when he like dodged, like he was in like that close space in episode 2. But in this episode we see a lot more of Anakin actually using his lightsaber. So that's really nice. And then we see Rex, he's shooting things, with Echo, and you see Anakin, guys, he's up on like this ledge, and it's, okay, the best way for me to describe it is think of the Lion King, right? And this, the scene when they're holding up Simba. Well, think of that, but think of it like a ledge like that, and Anakin's on top of it, alright? That's what I thought of. Now, you guys may think of something different, but I thought of it like that. But guys, Anakin's on top of this ledge, looking all bold and stuff. Then he takes down all these droids, and they eventually beat all these droids and get out with Echo. And the creatures actually say, hey, we always welcome Jedi. We're always on the Jedi side. So, that's cool. But I really feel like this village will just get destroyed eventually, alright? In Order 66 or somewhere down the line. Like I said, this episode ends, you see Captain Rex talking to Echo, and he's like, hey, it's good to be back, brother. Let's get work done. And Echo's like, yes. And he has like this like weird look, which it could just be like the animation, but I'm pretty sure it's signaling that he's turning bad, alright? Like, he's turning bad. So that should be interesting to see next episode where Rex has to fight him, or maybe Echo sends some plans out and Wat Tambor actually comes to the Republic. That'd be pretty cool. But guys, this whole Bad Batch story arc has been good. I've been liking it. But I really want to get to the Ahsoka, Darth Maul stuff, which that'll be like the final 4-parter. But at least like the next 4-parter will be about like Ahsoka and Coruscant. And I'm really excited for that, because that's after she left the Jedi Temple. So I'm wondering how that's going to play out, and it should be more interesting because she's a Jedi, well, she's technically a Jedi, and she's going after and fighting off different people compared to clones and stuff. Like, I like the clone story arcs where it's just all Rex and his clone buddies and they're taking down stuff, and maybe they have like a Jedi involved. Like, those are really good. But after having like 3 episodes of it, I really want to get to some Jedi action, alright? And guys, all we've got so far is Anakin. Now, that doesn't mean this episode's not good. Like, this episode is one of my favorites. Like, it's better than episode 1. Like, episode 1 started to be the weaker one because it was more setup, but episode 2 was better. I feel like it had more stuff going on, and I really liked the scene with Padme. Obi-Wan wasn't involved. There's just a lot more dialogue and stuff, a lot more story, where this episode's just full-on action, which I do like that. It kept me entertained. But after looking through it, there wasn't that much to really go over. Like, it's just, okay, they get Echo out, then Wat Tambor sends his troops, they have to fight off the troops, and then eventually they escape. That's it. Like, that's not bad. That's not bad at all, but it's more for the action. So guys, don't show up to this episode thinking there's gonna be like some big revelation. Not at all. Come to this episode and be like, okay, I'm ready for some awesome action, a cool Jedi sequence with Anakin, and maybe an interesting ending. But guys, overall, I'm gonna give this episode a 7.8 out of 10. It's solid, but it's not the best, alright? It's not the best. But I'm still excited for the next episode, and I'll be reviewing and reacting to it next week. You guys, in the comment section below, tell me what you thought about this episode. Did you love it? Did you hate it? What do you think about that Anakin sequence where he just like slices through and he like fights off the droids? What do you think about Echo? What's going on with him? And how you think they're going to wrap up this 4-part story arc? But guys, if you like the video, give a big thumbs up, and hell yeah bro, subscribe to my channel because I release great content every day that you don't want to miss. And yeah guys, that's the video, and peace out.